Liam Lawson Red Bull future in question after rocky 2025 start. As the 2025 Formula One season unfolds, young driver Liam Lawson finds himself under the spotlight with his future at Red Bull in jeopardy. Once heralded as a star on the rise, Lawson's performance this season has not met the team's high expectations, prompting an urgent reassessment of his role within the organization. The New Zealander, who impressed during his debut season last year, with remarkable showings that included several points finishes and a standout drive in a challenging race, now faces a stark contrast in his performance. In the early races of the 2025 season, Lawson has struggled to find his footing in what is widely regarded as one of the fastest and most technologically advanced cars on the grid. With a combination of inconsistent finishes and a lack of pace compared to his teammates Verstappen, the young driver confidence has been visibly shaken. Adding to the mounting pressure, Red Bull team principal Horner recently addressed the team performance woes, indicating that a comprehensive review of their drivers could be imminent. "We have high standards at Red Bull, and we expect our drivers to push the limits of both the car and themselves," Horner said in a recent press conference. "Performance is critical, and we will evaluate all our options moving forward." His comments reflect the team's zero-tolerance policy for mediocrity, especially in a fiercely competitive environment where every second on the track counts. Lawson's struggles can be attributed to several factors. Transitioning to a car with unique handling characteristics, combined with the immense pressure of racing as a full-time driver for a top-tier team, has proven to be a heavier burden than anticipated. The Red Bull chassis, known for its demanding nature, can quickly expose any weaknesses in a driver's technique or confidence. Many insiders have noted that Lawson's difficulties in establishing a rhythm may stem from the heightened expectations he faces as a prominent member of the Red Bull Junior program. Rumors abound about potential replacements with names of other drivers, both within the Red Bull hierarchy and from outside teams, surfacing in the paddock. While Lawson has the backing of many within the team who see his potential, it appears that a strong showing in the next few races will be crucial to securing his seat beyond this tumultuous start. Fans and analysts alike are keenly observing how Lawson responds to this intense scrutiny. The coming races provide a crucial opportunity for him to showcase his abilities and remind everyone why he was considered a future star. If he can capitalize on this chance and rediscover his form, it may quell the calls for a change. Conversely, continued underperformance could signal a shift in strategy for Red Bull, particularly as the team looks to maintain its position as a powerhouse in F1. As the 2025 season progresses, all eyes will remain on Liam Lawson. With each passing race, he carries not only the weight of his expectations, but the hopes of those who believe in his talent and potential to shine in the world of F1. It remains to be seen if this young driver can conquer his challenges and prove that he belongs at Red Bull, or if his rocky start will ultimately dictate a different path for his racing career. The dynamic in F1 is indeed intense, particularly for young drivers like Lawson. The pressure to perform is immense, and considerations around both the car's design and a driver's adaptability play crucial roles in a team's success. The ongoing discussions about the driver lineup, specifically with Tsunoda's name surfacing as a possible replacement, highlight how low performances can lead to quick shifts in strategy. Moreover, young talents often find themselves under scrutiny, reflecting the sport's high stakes. Team dynamics also heavily influence a driver's performance. The ability to communicate effectively with engineers and adapt to rapid changes is essential. Teams must balance potential with immediate performance, creating a challenging environment for those new to F1. Ultimately, it's a complex interplay of skill, strategy, and machinery that determines outcomes on the track, with the spotlight firmly on drivers like Lawson as they navigate their careers in this competitive arena. Lawson's early tenure with Red Bull has indeed been marked by challenges, particularly in his qualifying sessions. Competing against a formidable teammate like Max Verstappen, who is known for his exceptional skill and experience, amplifies the pressure on Lawson. The discrepancies in their qualifying performances reflect not only the steep learning curve associated with F1, but also highlight the critical importance of maximizing the car's potential during these sessions. Lawson's struggles could stem from various factors, including adapting to the car's handling characteristics, the high-stress environment of F1, and his ability to extract peak performance under such conditions. Moreover, the contrast with Verstappen underscores the experience gap. Verstappen's established prowess means he consistently delivers strong results, setting a high benchmark for Lawson. This situation often leads to heightened scrutiny from fans and media, which can further complicate a young driver's adaptation process. As the season progresses, Lawson will need to focus on refining his approach, gathering data from each race, and finding ways to close the performance gap. Continuous improvement and resilience will be critical as he strives to prove himself in one of the most competitive motorsport arenas globally. The scrutiny surrounding Lawson's performance has intensified, particularly given reports labeling him as potentially the worst-performing Red Bull driver in history based on his qualifying results. Such a title is daunting and emphasizes the gravity of the challenges he faces. Helmut Marko, public dissatisfaction can be particularly impactful. As a senior advisor, Marko's words carry weight and can influence team dynamics, media narratives, and fan perceptions. His comments not only highlight the gaps in Lawson's performances, but also reflect the high expectations synonymous with the Red Bull brand, known for nurturing top-tier talent. This external pressure could create a challenging atmosphere for Lawson, who is already navigating the complexities of competing at the elite level. Speculation about his future is inevitable when performance does not meet expectations, and being in the spotlight can exacerbate the situation. To overcome these challenges, Lawson needs to focus on actionable improvements, possibly seeking guidance from teammates or engineers to better understand car dynamics and race strategies. Developing mental resilience in the face of criticism will also be crucial, allowing him to perform under pressure and capitalize on any opportunities to showcase his skills. Ultimately, he must transform these challenges into learning experiences, proving to both the team and himself that he has the ability to grow and thrive in a competitive environment. Isack Hadjar's emergence as a standout rookie for Racing Bulls is noteworthy, especially given the competitive environment he faces. His ability to outqualify experienced teammate Yuki Tsunoda highlights his talent and adaptability, traits essential for any driver aspiring to succeed in F1. Hadjar's impressive performances, particularly in race pace, signal his potential as a future star. In a sport where consistency and speed are paramount, his success indicates a promising future, making him an attractive candidate for a promotion to the main Red Bull team. If Lawson's struggles continue, Red Bull may look to add fresh talent, and Hadjar's current form certainly makes a compelling case. His rookie status further adds intrigue. New drivers often bring energy and unpredictability that can benefit a team. Hadjar's journey also reflects Red Bull's commitment to developing young talent, which has been a hallmark of their strategy. A promotion not only recognizes Hadjar's efforts, but reinforces Red Bull's focus on performance and results. As he continues to build on his initial successes, Hadjar must remain focused and continue refining his skills. This involves not just performance on the track, but also integrating team feedback, maintaining strong communication with engineers, and adapting to different racing conditions. If he maintains his strong trajectory, Hadjar could soon find himself in a position to compete at the highest level, fulfilling the legacy of excellence associated with Red Bull Racing. Red Bull Racing's history of swift decision-making regarding driver lineups is well documented. The team's management, often led by Helmut Marko, is known for prioritizing performance and results above all else. This approach has led to numerous mid-season changes, especially when a driver fails to meet expectations. Marko's recent comments about the possibility of a mid-season swap involving Isack Hadjar indicate that the team is closely monitoring performance and is not hesitant to make tough choices. However, Red Bull also understands that navigating the complexities of Formula One requires a delicate balance. New drivers, particularly those transitioning into the competitive environment of a top-tier team, need adequate time to acclimate. Factors such as understanding the car's dynamics, developing race strategies, and adapting to various circuits are critical components of a driver's development. Liam Lawson, still early in his F1 career, may receive more opportunities to prove his capabilities. The pressure of competing in such a high-stakes environment can be daunting, but teams often recognize that giving a driver time to find their rhythm can ultimately yield better long-term results. As a result, while Red Bull is not shy about making changes, they also value the potential benefits of patience and development. This dual approach allows Red Bull to maintain a competitive edge while nurturing talent for future success. For Hadjar, this creates an interesting dynamic. He must perform consistently to capitalize on any potential openings while Lawson strives to solidify his place within the team. The balance between immediate results and future potential remains a critical element of Red Bull's philosophy as they navigate the complex landscape of F1 racing. The current situation regarding Liam Lawson and Isaac Hadjar is indeed complex and reflective of the high-pressure environment of F1. Lawson's struggles to match Verstappen's formidable pace and his inconsistent qualifying results have raised eyebrows within the Red Bull camp. The team expects its drivers to not just perform at a competitive level, but to consistently challenge for points and podiums. In contrast, Hadjar's impressive performances, particularly his ability to outperform Yuki Tsunoda, have positioned him as a promising contender within the Red Bull Junior program. His talent and potential are undeniable, which raises the stakes for Lawson as the team evaluates its options. Helmut Marko's comments hinting at a possible mid-season change have intensified this speculation, suggesting that the team is not entirely satisfied with current performances. However, it's important to remember that the season is still in its early stages. Lawson is navigating the intricacies of a new car and unfamiliar tracks, factors that many young drivers face when stepping into a competitive environment. His acknowledgement of the need for improvement shows a level of self-awareness that is crucial for growth in such a high-caliber setting. This learning curve may afford him some leeway as he adapts to the demands of F1 racing. Ultimately, while the team's sentiments lean towards examining their options, there also exists a recognition of the value of patience in driver development. Lawson's ability to improve quickly could be vital in securing his place in the lineup. As the season progresses, viewers will closely watch how both drivers perform and how Red Bull navigates the evolving dynamics within their driver roster. In conclusion, while the pressure mounts on Liam Lawson and speculation grows around Isaac Hadjar as a potential replacement, no final decision has been reached by Red Bull. Lawson's future is intricately tied to his performance in the forthcoming races. If he does not demonstrate marked improvement, the door could open for Hadjar, considering Red Bull's history of swift decisions regarding driver lineups. Currently, the situation remains fluid and uncertain, reliant on the outcomes of upcoming performances and the team's evaluation of their drivers.